Do we gotta get a
farm
chicken
animals.
now? Do we get a chicken? We gotta get a chicken. All right.
I'm gonna get my kids like Squawky Chicken. See, there he goes.
Oh my god! Look at this guy. The mic gets slapped off the table.
Gone.
Gonna get a lot of dough. Anything is possible. Turn me up in the headphone. Yeah. Trying to get a lot of dough and dirt through all the obstacles, cause anything is possible. Yeah. Oh man, I got a lot of gold. Stack that bread and vomit nose. Anything is possible. Yeah.
What up, what up, what up? We're back at it again, everybody. I'm a pod star, not a doctor. It's your man, Cuff Daddy, and my favorite co-host.
Oh my god, it's American Pharaoh.
We're back at it again, where we're fucking around today, and you might actually learn something because we're on one today. What's going on, Sharif?
My head hurts. I'm exhausted. People are better, but I'm just tired.
You're exhausted. I battled LA fucking traffic to be here on time, and you show up late.
I battled OR.
There's no traffic in Detroit.
There is, but I mean, I live 3 miles from the facility I was at, so it wasn't that. But I battled OR facilities and lack of staffing. That's what I battled.
I don't know.
You win.
That's like
LA. I'll let you win. I'm not here to fight you. I'm just tired. I don't have.
We're winning. Kendrick Lamar has us on his back. They not like us. We're winning everything for the next month.
100%.
The West Coast is.
I'm not Canadian.
Yeah. Did you see? It's kind of fucked up when Canada lost. They played. They not like us. I feel like that's humiliating. Like, what would you do if, like, there was a song about you and the whole world loved it,
and knew that it was about you sucking?
Yeah,
and no pun intended. And it's just like it would be the worst. It'd be the worst. And like he came out with his own diss track, which was terrible.
Weak, but it's because he's got ghostwriters. You know, I don't know. Like, what if we had ghost surgeons in orthopedics? Like. Do you think that people, like, you know how we put our videos up? Like, do you think that there's somebody that puts up videos that are not theirs?
Yes.
I see that. No. People don't do that shit.
No, I think that happens, but more often than not, there is credit given to those particular surgeons that use it. I mean, how often do you write?
Like when you share pictures, yeah, for sure, yeah. Credit given, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, oftentimes if I ever use something, I'll put courtesy Cuff Daddy.
I did that one time and I forgot. Somebody was excited, like, "Oh, they gave me a shout out." I was like, "Yeah, dude, shout out."
No, I think Grant has one of my slides that he keeps using, and every time he does it, it's almost like he tells me. He calls me. He's like, "I use your slide again." I'm like, "Cool, happy to." I mean, I'm glad you're throwing it out there. And then like 2 weeks later, "Hey, I use your slide again." I'm like, "Awesome." I'm like, you could just tweak it and make it yours. He's like, No, it's yours. I'm like, "Cool." I don't know. I wish that, like, I don't know. We're inside so much. Today my case was supposed to start at 9:30. My first case. And then
late. Is that what time you guys start in Detroit?
No. I had a meeting this morning, and so I started late. We're changing from one epic to another epic, so we had to do this like training, and so mine was this morning, so I said I'll start after. And it's never a good sign because as soon as you start late, you end up, your day is always screwed. So I was supposed to start at 9:30. I cut skin at
11.
2.
No.
Yeah.
2 o'clock. Union breaks. What was it?
So they had to like throw something in front of me, and then so they said, "Can we let the surgeon finish something that he had to add on? It's only going to take him till 1:30."
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and so I was like trying to be the nice guy at the new facility that I'm going, and so ended up being 1:30. So I cut skin at 2, and then of course then you hit the witching hour at 3, and so then everybody in your room is like, "I only pull toenails. I've never done orthopedics." And then you're like, "Okay, this is what we're doing," and it's a hard case, and I don't know. And then it's like a casino because you have no idea what time it is because there's no windows, so you have no clue. Is it morning, noon, or night? You have no idea. So it just made me want a job to where I was outside. Like I want to be outside. Like I want to be like I would go caddy just to be outside.
That's legit. Being outside is cool. You know, like you could work at the beach. You could be a lifeguard.
Ooh, I like that idea.
Or
Who doesn't
like
want-
I would work at Mammoth and just be like a snow lift operator.
Oh, and just get blazed every day and just like hit the button.
Yep.
There you go. Get on. Oh, you didn't get on. I got to stop
And
it.
it's cold. It's cold. You know, it's nice to be in the cold a little bit.
I don't know, but either one, you're outside. But here we are. We're in a casino. We have no idea what's happening outside.
I have windows in my surgery center. It's probably because you're in the hood.
Yeah. I'm so. I just giggled because I'm so far from the hood. That's why I can't even front and pretend I'm in the hood. It's like it's a super affluent area. It's like there's no hood, but
Dude,
one of my surgery centers has windows, but I was not there.
some of the surgery centers, you go outside on the corner, and then there's like, you know, we have the little fruit people, and they have like they're selling fruit with like the hot stuff on top of it. You know, or like you
Ooh.
can get like an elote, you can get corn
What is that?
outside of the surgery
Pico?
center.
What did they put on
Tahine,
it? The
tahine,
tahine.
yeah,
Tahine.
tahine.
Tahine. I'll
Yeah,
keep saying that
the
every time
fruit.
you say it.
I gotta watch how they cut it though, and if they cut it and they use gloves, then I'll buy it. But if I see them not using gloves, I'm not getting fruit from them.
Oh, so dude, I just saw the most repulsive thing on Instagram. It was this like dude, and he had his leg up on the table with a really sharp big toenail, and he was cutting the meat with his big toe. And it says, "What you don't know, you don't know." I was like,
That's right,
I don't think I'm ever eating meat again. But
dude.
then
I don't
just had
think just going to restaurants is a little shady, dude. You don't know what's going on in the back.
you
You
have no
know?
idea. That's why that one movie Waiting is so funny. I think Ryan Reynolds and Horatio, whatever, is in that.
Yeah, dude.
That
That's
movie's
a cult
great.
classic. That's a cult
It's so good.
classic. Yeah. See, it's because
so
you
good.
like movies. I like movies. Like you gotta like movies. Like some people just don't want to watch movies. You know?
So what would be your dream movie? Like if you
What do
could
you mean?
create a movie with your favorite star, with your favorite scenario, what would it be?
Probably like me and Tom Cruise and The Rock, and it would be like an orthopedic surgery movie, and I would be the protagonist, and The Rock is the antagonist, and then Tom Cruise is like my partner, and the plot is TBA, but something around there.
Is that your pitch to the studio head? Because that was
No,
terrible.
dude, I can't drop. You know, people listen to this fucking podcast, bro. They're gonna steal our ideas. We can't just
Fair.
give people free shit.
I want a Tom Cruise movie where he's a lifeguard.
What's with Tom? You like Tom Cruise too?
Which is good because we have Tom Cruise as our guest tonight.
We should fucking get Tom Cruise on our show. I feel like we're big enough now.
He's on tonight.
Yes. All right.
He's
Let's bring him
legit.
in.
He's on tonight. But you know
Let's
his
bring him
name's
in.
not Tom Cruise.
What do you mean?
His name's not Tom Cruise. And you know that he's not an actor.
Oh, like
He's
us,
an
like we're
orthopedic
pod
surgeon.
stars, not
Yeah,
a
he's an
doctor.
orthopedic surgeon. His name is Brad Parsons from New York City at Mount Sinai. Did you know that?
No.
Because have you ever seen Brad Parsons and Tom Cruise in the same place at once?
You're right.
There it is. That's some QAnon shit right there.
Let's bring Tom on. Tom, let's go, buddy.
Brad, Tom. So I didn't realize Tom Cruise was a surgeon.
Yeah. So
It should say
which
Tom Cruise.
what-
Brad Cruise.
which one was your
Brad
favorite
Cruise.
Top Gun that you were in, Tom? Was it Top Gun 1 or Top Gun 2?
Of course. First
Was it difficult to ride in those planes, Maverick?
No, come on. Spinning the volleyball with jeans on and playing volleyball with jeans on. That's the hardest part of the whole movie.
Slightly a homoerotic scene, but I kind of liked it.
Why don't you age? What are you like? Is that like a non-chemical facelift? Like, what are you doing? What is this?
Called sun exposure.
Have you ever had a peel?
Never.
Definitely.
Dude,
Have you ever had
conditioner?
What?
No.
That beautiful mane of yours has
I
no
wash
conditioner
my
in
hair
it?
3 times a week, maybe twice, and I use hair paste. That's it.
So on the days off, is it like dry shampoo?
No, I get it wet. I don't wash it. I literally wash it every
Dude,
3rd day.
apparently that's like a hair thing. I'm surprised you wash your hair so much, Sharif.
Yeah, Sharif, it's better for your hair if you don't wash it.
No, I have curly hair. So
Let it
yours
flow,
is
buddy.
that.
Let it flow.
So, dude, that's like my son. So we were at a lacrosse tournament this weekend, and that dude's got curly hair, and he goes into the
That's
shower, and he doesn't fucking wash his hair. I'm like, why didn't you wash your hair? He's like, oh, I didn't like the shampoo. And I was like, what? The fuck is that bougie?
You get picky. I mean, fuck, you won't even drink like pop or Coke or soda or whatever you call it. You think your son's gonna put in some like Kirkland shampoo from the like lacrosse tournament? No, he wants some bougie ass shit from Beverly Hills.
Danny, I'm shocked to learn you have a 21-year-old. I have a 21-year-old, and I'm way older than you.
You know, it's because you don't know that I'm Mexican. I'm Mexican, bro. We start young. You know, it's a thing. You
He's
just
not
don't know enough.
Filipino.
There's a lot of Mexicans in LA, and we all have young kids,
You have
and
your
like
first
that way
kid
we.
at 13. I mean, what the hell?
And that's why I don't like people complaining. I mean, I had kids during residency. I mean, I kind of, it was all together. I don't like
kids
people
in
complaining.
elementary school, bro.
Yeah,
Try that.
I'm allowed to complain. See, I'm allowed.
They came to high school graduation. What?
He's like, why is his son older than he is?
So I'm officially almost the shortest in the family because I'm the shortest man in the family because my 14-year-old's taller than me. Yeah, I'm small.
But your wife is small.
Yeah, but she's Filipino, man. They come small. She's like 5'1".
She's taller than mine. Mine's 4'11".
No. Your wife is taller. No.
Argentine.
Yeah. Argentine?
Yeah.
You're gonna get.
So was she happy last night?
What'd you say?
Was she happy last night?
Yeah, she was happy.
Okay. Argentina won. Danny's like, why is she happy?
Dude, I watched the game.
Yeah, you could because it started at 6:30 for you. It started at 9:30 here. It's crazy.
So I'm watching the game. I got the whole house to myself. My family's at the lake. I got the whole house to myself, and I'm watching the game. And I watched the first half. Messi is like banged up. He's done. Right. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to bed because I just can't. I want to see Argentina win. I just don't want to see Colombia win. So I turn off everything. I close my eyes, and the light next to my bed turns on by itself.
You got a ghost?
I don't know. I don't know if it's my dad. I don't know who it is. So I was just like, so I woke back up and I watched the rest of the game and then like turned off the light again and waited for it to turn on again. And it did not. So I went to sleep.
Wow.
But it was fucked up.
That's a little eerie.
It was weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
And I was like,
he does look like Tom Cruise the more I look at him.
Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
It must be hard to be ridiculously good looking. I don't know what that's like. But
I don't have the gun show that you do, buddy. Come on.
I don't know, dude. I mean, like, I just feel like, so my wife like keeps me on a pretty tight leash, but if I look like you and I was walking around like Tom Cruise, like, I don't think I would leave the house. Like, I would have to scar myself.
Come on. I'm married to a lovely Argentine. You're married to a Mexican lady. We don't get to do whatever we want. We're told constantly what we're doing. It's lovely. So speaking of the Argentina game, I don't bet a lot on sports. I did a trifecta, which I won. So I bet on Spain winning, I bet on Alcaraz winning, and then I bet on Argentina. 4-1.
Not a bad day.
Yeah, 4-1. Good day.
Like Drake money? You bet Drake money or like Brad Parsons money?
$40. Won 180. Novice better.
No, but it was a good sports day.
It was a good sports day.
It was a very good sports day.
That Spain England game was crazy. That last play with the 3 headers in a row. Do you guys see that game?
I did, and what it made me realize is the U.S. will never be involved in anything that involves football, and I mean football, FUT,
Right.
soccer. No, there's zero chance. We don't have the coaching. We don't have the athleticism. We're just not that good. So
Well,
I like how
we
we fired our coach, but why? It's like you can get whatever coach you want. We just don't have that talent. It is what it is.
Our best athletes are doing other stuff. That's the problem.
Yeah. Danny, you should go play for Team USA.
I don't know. I kind of like my new job. It's kind of cool. You know, I work hard and they pay me sometimes.
You work for a hospital?
Yes. I do surgery at the hospital.
Actually, hold on. Based on some of our previous conversations, I know who you work for. The insurance company. You do the work, and sometimes they pay.
That's right.
After they tell you they're going to pay, but then they tell you our pre-authorization does not mean we're going to pay you.
I feel like we got to get Brad in on our movement. We're using our podcast space to kind of teach the average American how hard it is to be an orthopedic doctor. That's why we became pod stars.
It's so easy. What are you talking about?
It is so easy to do our job. Our job's easy. Like being a doctor is easy. Being a shoulder surgeon is easy. There are hard cases, but it is easy. The hard part is actually getting paid for services rendered.
Yeah.
So if you save someone's life, do you have to ask the insurance company to pay you?
Yeah.
When you make $50 million a movie, do they pay you?
They probably pay you all the 50 million, right? They're not like, we're only going to give you 20.
They give him 50 and then they give him box office. So he gets a percentage of,
We'd love all of that if it was true. Love every second of that.
I mean, at this point, you could just be a doctor. I would be a doctor for free as long as maybe they bought me a house and a car and like a living stipend. Then I could be like, all right, I don't really need to get paid. I'm just going to work, save lives, kind of like a police officer, a lifeguard or something like that.
The problem with that, Danny, is that's true, but then you start getting annoyed because your valuation's lost because you need to get paid for what you do.
But we don't.
I know, but Danny and I were talking about this before you got on, Sharif. A shoulder replacement pays the same as a filler that the dermatologist does in 30 seconds with no risk. Cash.
And they're like, oh, guess what? You still have a wrinkle there. My bad. Let's do it again.
Come back next week and we'll charge you half.
We'll give it another shot. We'll give it the old college try next week.
Don't you have a side hustle, Brad? What's your side hustle? We all have side hustles.
I've got some side hustles, yeah. Want work or non-work?
I heard you you work at a pool or something, like a nude beach or something like that.
I don't work at a nude beach. I am certified as an ocean lifeguard. I do. My daughters are both ocean lifeguards right now in college at the same beach I worked at. I train the junior lifeguards, little kids, every Saturday and Sunday.
So when did you start that?
I started doing that. So when my 21-year-old was 9, she aged into the program. So it's 9 through 16.
Carry the one.
So that's 12 years ago. I became an instructor at that point. So I hadn't done any lifeguarding since medical school until that point of my life.
So go back. So you started being a lifeguard when? Like
high school.
At the
16.
country club when you were in high school?
Not at the country club. On the ocean in Long Island. No pool lifeguard here, buddy.
It's like the ocean's scary. I'm not even going to lie. Like I go to the beach.
Snickers in, none of that stuff. None of the stuff.
That's far.
So you're like, what was CJ? What was her name? CJ? What was her name?
Yeah, CJ.
I dated
Pamela Anderson. Tom Cruise.
So, would
Wait, but
Tom
there's like
Cruise ever? Hold on. Would Tom Cruise ever make a lifeguard movie?
God, no.
Come
Yeah,
on, that would
maybe he
be
would. I
so
don't know.
good. That would be such a good movie.
No, come on.
Mission
no.
Impossible, or saving people at the beach.
It'd be as bad as good as The Rock and Baywatch. It's fantastic.
Was The
That was
Rock in
that.
Baywatch?
Yeah,
Yeah, the new one. It
Oh, I
sucks.
didn't
It's
know
like
there's
Zac
any.
Efron.
with Zac
I did.
Efron and
I didn't know there was any dudes in that movie.
I don't think that David Hasselhoff was on the show, but like I
yeah.
don't really remember what he did. He was like the dad or something.
Oh my god, it's hilarious.
But dude, going in the ocean's crazy. Like all my friends surf out here. Like I'm not going in the ocean. Is there waves
You
in New
don't
York?
surf?
Like no, dude, I'm scared to go in the ocean. It's like I don't know
Why?
what's in
He's
there.
Mexican.
But there's like stuff in there, like fish and jellyfish and uncharted waters. Like my friends, like, oh, let's go fishing, like where you can't see the land. I was like, nope,
Danny, we got to
no,
get you out, buddy. You
no.
don't take vacation. You don't drink. You don't go in the water. What the fuck do you do in your free time?
Eats
Fucking
vegan
podcast.
tacos.
I
He
just
works
go.
eat vegan tacos.
Yeah, I eat vegan food and I talk on a microphone in front of my computer.
You can only lift so many weights, man. Come on.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. So you started in high school
Yeah.
as an ocean lifeguard,
Yeah.
and you did it through med school.
I did it through the first year of medical school. So when everybody else went and did research that year between first and second year, I remained a bum and made some money. And actually it was good because that was the year I met my wife. So that was a good thing.
So are we on? Okay. So there you go. I was just gonna say, so that type of job, the way you look, probably paid dividends.
It wasn't bad.
Okay. And then you meet your wife.
Yeah.
Perfect. And so you meet her in med school while lifeguarding.
I was a medical student. She grew up in East Hampton, which is the town I lifeguarded in, Amagansett, Long Island. And
Okay.
she went to high school there. So she moved from Argentina when she was 8. And her family moved there.
Got it. So then you put it away, go to med school, go to residency, go to fellowship, and then circle back 12 years ago to
Yeah.
now train. So you become Maverick. So after you've achieved Top Gun in lifeguarding, you return 12 years later to now teach Top
Instruct
Gun.
the youngins.
Got
Sorry.
it.
Yeah.
It's literally the best
I mean-
thing I do every Saturday and Sunday. It's so much fun.
All right. So what's the craziest thing you've seen in New York Ocean?
That's craziest. not too many
Give
crazy
us like
things.
your top 3 things that happened as a lifeguard.
A whale breaches up on shore and sharks are swimming onto the sand to eat out of its side. That's pretty
That's
impressive.
pretty awesome. So like Sharknado, but on ground. Got it.
Yeah. All blue sharks, not great whites, but whale breaches and it sits there and the sharks will literally come onto the shore to take a bite out and hope to get back into the water. Like log roll back into the water.
Like it's like worth the bite to die.
So Danny,
you
that's
see what
where
I'm
you want to go in
saying?
the water, right there. There's nothing in the water there. It's totally safe.
You see what I'm saying? There's all kinds of shit in the water. I'm not going in the water, dude. No way. No way.
Sharks don't want you. They want the whale. They want the whale on the beach. They
No.
don't want us.
I don't know.
Okay, so that's one. Number 2.
Catamaran capsized like a mile offshore, and so that was big. That is just normal stuff. Nothing too crazy.
Kid drank too much, can't swim. He's kind of floating out there.
Most of it's not drinking related. People just don't know the ocean. They go in and
they just keep going out and try to figure out why they're
stuck in a riptide
from shore.
Yeah, they get stuck in a riptide. They have no idea what they're doing. They get all stressed out, and we go pull them out.
So now, do you run in slow motion?
No.
All right.
And my hair doesn't bounce.
Oh, I wonder if mine would.
Dude,
And
I gotta get
unlike
some
Seth-
footage of him lifeguarding.
Unlike Sethi in a boot, I don't wear a Speedo. So they can fuck themselves.
Do you have one of those red things that you throw over your shoulder?
Yeah, there's a torp at the beach, yeah.
What's that thing called?
A torpedo or a rescue
torpedo.
can.
So you wear a Speedo with the torpedo.
I don't wear Speedo. Nope. Never wear Speedo.
Not once.
So I was asked to do a photo shoot when I was in college
Oh boy.
as a lifeguard. I was waiting tables, and the person making this calendar asked me to be in the the calendar. So it's
Wait, did you do it?
I did. Cosmopolitan.
Oh, we got to get that calendar,
Men of the
Sharif.
month.
Hold
The
on.
problem is,
This was Cosmo?
yeah, Cosmo Men of the Month. So each guy was a month. I think I was November. Unfortunately for me, I was 20 and I was a skinny kid. Like I was a skinny, in shape kid. Every
Oh,
other
shit.
guy in that every other guy in that album is like jacked. They're like making The Rock look small. So then they're like, you go through like January, that guy's jacked. February, that guy's jacked. You go to November, you're like, wah wah wah.
Mr. November, bro. That's what's up. You know he's
What
the
year is
blue,
this?
like 95 probably.
I can't find it.
Yeah, you're not gonna find it. You have to bribe my wife. Believe me, everybody's asked for this. Booed. Lots of guys. It's double secret.
Bobby, find it. Bobby will find it.
That's what we got to do. We got to get like do a American Shoulder Elbow Society like calendar, and we'll get Mr. November. We'll get a boo to be December.
Why, you just want to give up on the year after you see Brad, or after you see Booed? You're like, I'm good. You're like, December, I'm over. It's fine.
You know that he was a Boots co-fellow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe
What a
Abood.
great fucking year. That was an amazing year.
Yeah. How was working with Joe? Like, because I only know him as an attending. You know, he's like, I look up to Joe, so I've never been like lateral to him.
Equally neurotic as he is now. Joe is like Joe was always like thinking and figuring stuff out. That was when we were fellows. That was the year he figured out that everybody with rotator cuff tears had high cholesterol. So he started that like pig study or whatever he did, where he gave animals cholesterol medicines. He was trying to see, is it the cholesterol medicine or is it the actual high cholesterol that gives you cuff disease? And he figured this all out just because he was doing the pre-op labs and he saw like 60% of people with cuff tears had high cholesterol were on cholesterol meds.
And when you
Amazing.
find out.
Me, I was like, oh, they're not going to die. All right, they're clear. We can do the surgery.
Exactly. And now we think like, oh, they have high cholesterol, so they might have a failure rate that's a little bit higher.
Right.
Got it.
No, but Joe was great. We had so much fun.
All right, let's
I lived in his house
backstep.
for the last month.
Hold on, but let's backstep one second. I want to go back to this calendar. All right. Who's January, Brad?
Oh God, I don't remember. Some fireman.
No. Like we're making the
we're making a calendar.
We're making the 2025, and you're the editor.
All right, so I have to ask you a very important question.
Yeah.
Is it comedy value or are we trying to make money?
I think we're trying to. Okay, let's do both. So for each month, give me comedy and money.
Oh God, you're putting me on the spot.
Yeah, this is.
No, I feel like you have to like represent the month. Like, you know what I mean? Like you have to put
Like,
the person that represents
who's
the
like
month.
a snowy guy in January. Is that an Aftwall?
But not only that, but it's like the start of the new year, so it's got to be someone pretty positive, you know?
Yeah, be like a
not
Gio
George.
Walsh or Pascal Balo. He kind of covers all the bases.
With no shirt? You want Pascal with no shirt?
I don't know. He's a pretty good looking guy, man.
He's in good shape.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
More importantly, who's February? Who gets the shortest month?
Danny.
That's probably me. That would actually be kind of funny if I was, because I'm probably the smallest surgeon in the calendar and I get the smallest month.
That would
That's
be good. I
cool.
like that. All right, so Danny's February. We'll give him that. You're funny and money, so we'll you can be both. January, gosh, is January Sethy?
I don't think Sethy should be in the calendar.
Okay,
No.
fine. I need Denard in this calendar, but he's got to be like a.
Denard's
he's like a March.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Something that
In the
doesn't
middle.
matter. He's just like a March.
March.
He's like a
That's
March.
fucked up. I feel like January has to pop. You got to put like someone that dresses fancy, like Bassam
Bernard?
Al-Hassan.
Oh, Bossum could be
Chenard.
that.
Yeah.
You know, just
Bossum
like
or
pop,
Chenard?
like spark interest in the calendar. You know, like, oh, look at this, January.
I think it should be Bassam. So Bassam's all right. Bassam's January. February.
Denard March.
March
Denard
is
March.
Denard. April.
April, springtime, man. You know, somebody that looks good in flowers.
That shit.
There you
hard.
go. That is.
Oh, we got to put a girl. We'll put a girl there. No, we'll put a girl there.
Oh, that's true.
Okay. Yeah, let's put a girl there. They're springy.
Yeah.
Who do you want to put there? Who do you want to put there?
Ooh, a springy girl? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. Who's cool? Hmm.
You're
I don't
tapping
know. We'll
out.
put that on the back burner.
Okay.
Who?
May. So we got Crystal Downs. We got, we got stuff like.
Who are some of the women at 360? We had Melissa Wright. We had Sarah Edwards was there. Who else?
Ooh, I like Sarah Edwards and
Sarah
April.
Edwards is springy. Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Sarah
Sarah Edwards and
April. Yeah, she got the
Mary, right? Mary was there too.
Yes.
No reps, only docs. The doc calendar.
I like Sarah and April. Okay, May. I'm struggling with May.
Where are you?
I'm gonna put your. He's going in October because he's dark, scary, and cold.
Wow. Why don't you just put me at November?
No, I like November. You're in October. You're in Halloween. And we're gonna put you, and you're gonna wear a mask. You're gonna wear a mask so we can't see your face.
I got perfect. I guess I'm October. I got that going for me. I like Brad in July because midsummer he's sprinting on that beach, with the Speedo.
I love that idea.
I like that. All right. So go back to, did we say May? Who did we do May? May should be Eric Ricchetti.
Why Eric?
I don't know. He's just gonna stand there. He's not doing anything. Green screen, just Eric. We're entering into summer. It's gonna be great.
We need some elder statement here. It can't all be people our age, our generation. We need some seniority.
Okay. You want to do Jerry in May? He's gonna bring in summer.
Jerry Williams is bringing in the summer. We have him in flip flops and a Speedo.
Yes. Okay. Done. Jerry's there.
We got to put Rob and Rob Gillespie and Grant Gergus on this back to back, so they get confused. They get confused.
Yes, they should. They need to be the same month because everyone thinks it's the same human.
Totally agree with that.
But you can't. You can never get the two in the same picture because they're never.
No, I have this picture because for all weekend I was calling Rob Grant and Grant Rob, and they got upset. So then they took a picture. They took a picture of themselves with me so that I would remember.
That's so great. Funny. All right. Okay. Let's keep it going. We need OK Anakwanze somewhere. Where are we going to put OK?
We'll put him in September.
We're diversifying.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Put him in September. We're already diversified. We got a Mexican, an Arab, I
think a boot should be December with a big hookah.
100%, because it's like, fuck this year. I'm going to smoke the hookah and I'm done.
Correct.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a Santa Claus belly anymore. He lost all that weight.
Oh,
so we need August. So we're missing August and September.
Okay.
Who are we going to?
We're going to, and then we're going to put this calendar together, Brad, and probably put it on social media.
100% we are. It'll be on our website.
Bobby's working on it right fucking now behind the scenes.
Yeah, amazing. Bob's putting it together. It'll be on the merch shop this afternoon.
That's amazing.
Wait, we have two more. August. Well, we got August is okay. Okay on Akwanze.
Yeah,
okay.
August is okay. So September.
Dancing in September. It's got to be something like that, like Mary McCullough.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking her for April.
Ooh, she'd be a good April.
No, April's taken.
No, we can move. Who's in April?
We can move Sarah Edwards.
Sarah Edwards.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Mary, because Mary's fucking bringing summer in. Let's go.
Totally.
All right, and then we're moving. She can
She
dance.
makes Danny looks like she's sitting around.
Yeah.
She was dancing her ass off in Miami.
Totally.
Yes. So Sarah's moving to August? Is that what we
Yeah,
said?
September.
September. Okay, there you go.
Okay, and then November, Thanksgiving, because he's so happy to have thanks from everybody. On and Murthy.
Yes, and a brown guy. Yes. Yes. All right, Bobby, make it happen. Thank you. Please and thank you. Oh shit, here he is. Are you already finding all the pictures?
So Brad, we're like almost 40 episodes into this podcast at this point, and we've done a lot of dumb shit. This is definitely in the top 3. So so we are for sure gonna just capitalize on that big time. So the calendar will be up on the website. We're gonna get NIL deals for all the docs. We're gonna hook everybody up.
Let's
But
go.
my wife's not that you need help, Bobby. But my wife is a graphic designer. If you need any, art rendering.
Beautiful. Well, I mean, the one thing I did want to pop on here to say that, but there's one other thing. I wanted, when you said reach out to your wife to find those pictures, I thought I'm going to have to find a way to do that. Or if I search deep enough into the depths of the dark web, can I find this picture of Brad in the calendar? And I think
you can find it.
I think I may have found it.
Holy shit.
I'm bringing it up. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Put the glasses on.
Oh my god, please.
There it is.
It's fantastic.
Well done.
That's
Well
exactly
done. You had us like waiting.
Wait, that's definitely Sharif.
Yeah, that is me. I'm not that hairy though. That's the funny thing.
Oh
man, I'm not gonna lie, I spent way too long looking for that picture of you. So I figured I'd do something here.
Well, I know it's a safe thing to say because it's impossible to find. Many people have tried.
And now my wife's gonna see my search history and be like, what the fuck do you guys do on this podcast?
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing.
That's amazing.
Okay, so real quick, Brad. Now we've talked like married dances at Shoulder 360. So you and your friend and our colleague Pat have a meeting in Oregon next fall.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Are we like lumberjacking? I mean, it's Oregon, so if we're dancing
is there
in Miami,
s'mores?
what are we doing in
Fucking making
Oregon?
marshmallows? What's going
There'll
on?
be lovely fire pits that you guys can cuddle at. The two of you can think of podcast ideas at the beautiful sunset. No, it's in Sun River. It's outside of Bend. It's beautiful. So it's 2 great golf courses. There's great hiking, mountain biking. The agenda is free in the afternoon. So you guys, it's actually, I played golf 2 days in a row last year. It was awesome.
There's the graphic.
Yeah.
So this will be exciting.
Yeah.
Danny, are you going?
Second annual.
I actually might go because if I don't have to give a talk or anything, I might go to just enjoy it.
There you go, buddy.
You know?
We'll get you involved. I'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll figure out.
No. I don't want to work. I don't want to
No, he
work. I just want to go
doesn't
and yeah, I'm just gonna go enjoy the meeting.
Come on, Danny. We need some energy. We'd love to have you.
No. You don't have to be at every meeting. I feel like you go to the meetings that you're supposed to be at, and then you enjoy the other ones.
Well, only a boob goes to every meeting. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah.
He's a machine.
He is a machine.
Look, actually, look at that. Their scientific committee could each be a month in the calendar.
That's true.
Okay, Bob would be January for sure.
Totally.
Bob's January. And that's why ASAP's in January.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's January. That's a good one. So
Al
check
Round
this
should
out.
be Wine Harvest October.
who should be?
Routman.
Oh, he could be.
He's training to be a sommelier. He's
Yes.
like second level.
He
So
is.
Yeah.
So not Denard. I'm sorry. St. Pierre is a level 4.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's really
We
hard.
had him on. It's nuts what he knows. And like Danny asked him questions, like the answer of the question that Danny asked Pat was dirt. It was literally dirt. And The answer we got from Pat was like 7 minutes long. And Danny just goes, I was looking for dirt.
He was talking about sediment and fucking weird shit. But it's amazing. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to like sit down and study like a long time to memorize all that stuff again. It'd be like medical school again.
Danny, you have to want to drink wine. That's the first problem that you have. You're drinking mushroom.
So,
tea or
so my
whatever that is.
wife, my wife's on this like no alcohol thing with us too, and she goes to Trader Joe's and she's asking the guy. She's like, yeah. So where can I get this wine? You know, a non-alcoholic. And she goes, would you buy the bottle, throw it out, and put water in it? And then he was like dead ass serious, and I was like, oh, that was dick, but that was actually kind of funny. Or
That
drink
was
fucking
kind of a
grape
dick.
juice. He said drink
Yeah,
grape
right.
juice.
Welch's.
Yeah.
Well, it is grape juice.
So
Yeah.
Sharif, were you at your club for the tournament?
Yeah.
Are you? I saw pictures on Instagram. So you were there
Yes.
for the whole tournament. You're watching.
Yeah, for the most part, I'm on the board, so I got some opportunities to like meet some of the players and families, and it was fun for me, but more importantly, it was fun for my kids. So they got to like go in places that most people don't get to, and they got to meet a bunch of the players. So that's what was fun for me, is all that, and then we got to give the trophy to the winner. I felt
Cool.
terrible because Akshay Bhatia like had like a 4-foot slider to win or
Right.
to tie, and
You
I've
missed
had
it.
that putt a million times, and that putt is that if a putt could be an asshole, it was that putt. And I was like, the second he was there and he had 4 feet, it's a slider that breaks at least a foot. I'm like, oof, that's tough. That's tough. I felt
Yeah.
bad for him. But he came up to us after and he was super gracious and, you know, answered all the questions and said hello. But the winner, Cam Davis, was great. I mean, this is his second win, and
Right.
so
Young
it was
kid,
fun.
right? He's like
Yeah,
mid-20s.
yeah, he's like 20 something and wins 2 already, and
Right.
I think he's only got 2 wins on tour, and they're both in Detroit.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm
Wow.
going to keep coming back. I'm like, I would.
That's cool though. That's a unique experience. That's amazing.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. It's not like, you know, running on a beach naked with a torpedo over my shoulder and a torpedo
Not
over my
naked.
shoulder.
Not naked.
Oh no. You're like,
No
no.
nakedness.
All right, let's talk this through. So, what if Tom Cruise, yourself,
Yeah.
makes a movie about lifeguards? Like, give me a plot.
Oh, come on. There's no plot. It's the best job in the world. You sit on the beach, you make some money, you make some saves, you talk to attractive people, you play volleyball, you rinse and repeat. It's like the perfect job in the world. When you're 20, what could be better?
Oh my god, I can't even imagine.
So he'd have to be the David Hasselhoff of the thing. He'd be like the captain of the lifeguards. His kid would have to be like the miscreant lifeguard that was, you know, causing trouble, that he'd have to show the ropes to. It'd be just like the stupid Baywatch movie with The Rock.
What if it was Maverick, but as like a lifeguard movie? So he's the captain, and Rooster is his friend who drowns kid, who's like a shitty lifeguard, and
Yeah.
he's got to like bring him through. And like at the climax of the movie, like he didn't think that the kid knew CPR, and the kid finally saved somebody.
There you go.
That's a great movie.
You're taking Bobby's job away from him. You're doing an amazing production value.
Bobby, come back on. Is this your job or mine?
It's shared responsibility around here, Brad. That's what we try to do.
But what do you
It's
think of
basically
that movie?
me and Sharif carry 50% of the load each, and then Danny just shows up and does whatever the fuck he does. So.
Yeah. This is true. And the funny thing is, like, the second we're done, that microphone in front of him is like thrown aside.
Well,
He's
I was asking Danny earlier, like, does he carry the microphone with him wherever he goes? Because he says you do, Sharif. Like, you'll go
I
to
do.
a meeting, you'll have your microphone, and your little packet of electronics. What are you guys on right now for screens? Like, what are you using? All right, you're using a desktop, Sharif.
Yeah. So I'm on my
Yeah,
desktop.
laptop.
I have an iMac.
Laptop, Bobby.
Laptop.
I've just got a separate monitor and camera for mine, so mine's all like third party stuff.
So I'm so tech unsavvy. I was like, I probably should do it on a phone. So then I have it on my iPad. But then I went to go do it on my laptop. But my Chrome is so out of date that I couldn't get the app to work without downloading Chrome, which I don't want to do because it's going to bugger up all my other stuff. So I was like, all right, I hope the iPad works.
So and when his like Face ID comes up, it says you're too beautiful. That's not you. Like that's not him.
Oh man. Well, speaking of you being so beautiful, Brad, we like to do a game every week, and I'm really glad that this conversation went the way that it did, because these guys give me a little bit of background on the guests. Obviously, I don't know you the way that they know you, and so I was told about the lifeguard thing, and I was like, oh shit, like I'm gonna do something Baywatch or lifeguardy about this game. But you guys talked so much about it already. I don't need to.
Did you pivot?
Because I did pivot last minute.
Wow.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take the other route.
Best Tom Cruise movies that he's been in.
It is going to be, we're gonna blind rank the top 5 best Tom Cruise roles that you've been.
All right. Mission Impossible is number 1 for me.
So Brad, this is a blind ranking. You guys need to agree on where each of these will be ranked without knowing which one is coming next. All right. And the criteria. You gotta say it
slower for me. I don't know what you just meant.
All right. So I'm going to show you one Tom Cruise role from a movie. Yeah. You need to place it somewhere ranked 1 through 5, but you don't know what's coming next.
Gotcha.
So I'll show you the first one. You don't know what the next 4 are.
Yeah.
You guys have to come to a consensus on this. And the criteria is whatever you want it to be, as long as you agree on it.
Risky business in here. This game is bunk.
Oh yeah, risky business.
We'll see. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't.
You better have taps on here.
That's the first movie. That's the first movie it's ever in.
Yeah, that was amazing.
The first option for you guys, we're going with Charlie Babbitt from Rain Man.
4.
5.
Yeah.
5 even.
I agree.
Yeah, 5.
He was a dick to the autistic guy.
He was.
He was.
Fuck Charlie.
Or am I using this rule to throw you guys off? I don't know. We'll see. All right, that's an easy one.
246 toothpicks, definitely.
Definitely Wapner.
Wapner. I need to watch Wapner.
It's 5:30. Wapner's on.
Oh shit! Brad he's just gonna like start reciting his own lines from the movies.
Yeah, these are all from his own movies.
I think that
is Dustin Hoffman cool? You probably saw him at the beach.
I have not. I've seen Paul McCartney many times.
It's an easy costume for you. Tom Cruise every Halloween. It's easy. It's too easy.
I did go as risky business one year. My wife wasn't too psyched about the tidy whities in the costume.
So we know that there's pictures of Brad in a Speedo from the calendar and him in tidy whities as risky business Tom Cruise somewhere. So we need to talk to his wife and get these.
Good luck with that.
Oh, I can
make it Bobby?
All right.
You don't know how deep our pockets are, Brad. Here at I'm a Podstar, Not a Doctor.
We have sponsors.
His wife is going to Photoshop the shit out of those and just make them ridiculous.
Hey, tell your wife this. On the internet will be pictures of you, whether real or not, depending on what she decides to do.
I will spread the threat. I'll let her know.
All right.
Let's go, Bobby.
Dude. All right. Next option. Maverick from the original Top Gun.
Ooh.
I would say it's 2.
I like 2. That was a pretty good one.
I agree with Danny. I think Mission Impossible's 1. He got an Oscar.
If Mission Impossible's on the list, who knows?
Oh,
it's gotta be.
No. Number 1.
Number
1 should be Tropic Thunder.
Oh.
Is he in Tropic Thunder?
Yes.
He's the producer.
He's the fat producer.
Which one's the one he's in with Emily Blunt and like they keep like dying?
Oh, that's the sci-fi one. Yeah, Edge of Tomorrow.
That one's good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one's good too.
I like how Brad knows everyone because he's really Tom Cruise.
That's what I'm saying. He's secretly a
how
Tom
did-
Cruise lookalike.
How did he pull that out of his ass? It's the edges tomorrow, you know.
Dude, you
Yeah.
could probably make way more money being a stunt double for Tom Cruise than being an orthopedic surgeon.
For
She got up like
sure.
5 inches taller than him.
Oh.
Oh, you're like 3 feet taller than him. Your wife's taller than him.
Is he
All
small?
right, let's put. Yeah, he's
Oh,
like 5'5".
He's like 5'4", 5'5", yeah. Maybe
Danny,
5'7"
That's me.
with heel.
say no.
That's me.
And Danny's over here like, what are you talking about, guys? That's pretty tall. That's above average, right?
Real quick.
Oh.
So I don't know if you guys saw this. I don't know if you guys saw the new movie F1 with Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Okay, so
Did not.
the new trailer came out, and somebody went back and realized that the trailer for F1 is identical to Maverick, like to the second. Like when they go into like where he's in the car and then he's out, it's hilarious because it is to the second the exact same screenshot of Brad Pitt versus Tom Cruise.
That's amazing.
It is amazing.
Oh man. All right. So are we going Maverick at number 2? Is
Maverick
that what you
at
guys
2.
agreed on?
Yeah.
I think
All
so.
right.
Three.
You on 3?
No. Yeah, because I feel like there's some good ones coming.
All right, fine. I'm cool with 3.
All right.
You cool with 3, Brad?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Ooh.
I'm along
last
for the ride.
minute.
You guys are in charge.
No,
All right.
This is your show, buddy.
All right. Next option. We've got John Anderson from Minority Report.
Oh, fuck him.
Oh,
Oh,
4.
God.
4.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember that one. That's like the worst Tom Cruise movie ever.
Yeah, when he was like,
Yeah. I had to watch it a couple times because I didn't get it, and I was like, no, it sucks the second and the third time.
it's still, I needed Majority Report because Minority Report blew. All right.
Oh,
Wah, wah.
man.
Yeah, exactly. That
All
was
right.
it.
Show me risky
You guys
business.
bet- You want 2 good ones for numbers 1 and 2? All right. Next one up. Lex Grossman, Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
Where do you
1.
want him?
Oh.
1.
You think number 1 or number 2?
Well, every time we've done this, we've saved number 1 for the last.
Okay.
I mean,
But
he
what-
still
I mean-
hasn't had Mission Impossible in there.
All right. Number
I know
2.
that's
Let's
coming.
keep the trend. We do it every time. So let's save number 1. Lex Grossman was the best.
Lex Grossman, that's a number 1 in my opinion. But
I didn't even know that was fucking Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
That's the best part. Nobody did until the end of the movie when he
And
started
when
doing
he-
the dance.
When he dances,
Yes.
oh,
Fantastic.
I like Robert
Oh.
Downey Jr.
what you mean, you people?
Wait, could we make Tropic Thunder in 2024? No.
No way.
Not a chance.
Zero chance.
0 chance. Not even with this kinder and gentler society we live in. No chance.
No.
Oh man.
All right.
All right.
Number
So
1 is-
every time, Brad, this is not hyperbole or anything. Every single time they leave the number 1 spot for last. And one of these times they're waiting for me to swoop in and trick them and pull something ridiculous.
but not today.
I would have put Lex 1, but this isn't a bad one either. We're going number 1.
Ethan.
Nope. You've got Jerry Maguire.
Oh, that's
You
a
gotta
good one.
Show Cuff
Jerry
Daddy the
Maguire,
money right
good one.
there.
Show me the
I
fucking
that's a-
money.
that.
There's a
That
ton
is
of
a
memes,
solid list right there.
memes
a
galore.
solid-
Jerry Maguire.
Brad, how long
Gross-
did it take you to get into that makeup for Les Grossman?
Hours, days.
Were you like
So-
a method actor? You just stayed in it, and like came home as Les Grossman. Your
Totally.
wife's like, what the fuck?
Dude,
Cindy loved it.
my surgery scheduler, I think she's like 24. I sent her, she booked a bunch of cases and I was really excited. So we talk on this thing called Microsoft Teams, and I sent her a meme of Jerry Maguire and said, show me the money. And then like, it was like ... for a while. And then she goes, LOL, I had to look that up. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so old.
That was what, 96?
Never seen the fucking movie, dude. Never seen the fucking movie. That's how old we are.
It's
Yeah.
amazing. I mean,
It
we
is
were talking
amazing.
about it last week, Brad. we'll walk in and we'll make references to like Back to the Future. He says, "I'm going 88 miles an hour today," and they're like, "Why? Why would you go that fast?"
Why would you pick that number? Why such a random
They're
number?
like, "What?" They have no clue what he's talking about. I
They've never
got
seen
in trouble
anything.
today because I wouldn't let my my circulator. They're like, "Do you want to listen to music?" I go, "Sure, just as long as it's not country." What's the problem with country? I was like, "Oh, Jesus." So like he argued with me about country. I was like, I just hate it. Like I don't care
Do
about anything
you?
else.
I'm gonna send you my playlist. It's called Yeehaw. I'm gonna send it to you. You're gonna love it.
Do me a favor, don't.
I don't like country in the OR either.
Yeah, it's ABC.
Everything else.
Anything but country.
Yeah. I'll even listen
Like-
to classical if someone's into that, but I'm not. But you know,
No.
country.
What about Post Malone's country now, dude? His shit slaps.
Post
Does it?
Malone is super talented. All right,
Yeah,
so
his new album.
you're operating on your biggest VIP, big hard case. What do you listen to, Danny?
Ooh, like a hard case?
Hard
Like it's
case,
hard,
you're
like
stressed about.
AP
You wake up.
Rage Against the
Wake up 2 in
Machine.
the morning. Really?
Rage Against the Machine. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sharif?
Yeah, I need it to be like.
I'm probably listening to like German death metal. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
Dude, Rafi listens to that shit. Rafi Mirzayan listens to that shit.
I'd
Oh my
probably
God.
listen to rap, like some
Okay.
like hardcore shit. And you know what?
Like-
30 seconds into listening to that music, I don't hear it.
That's
It's
true.
like gone. I have no idea what's happening around me.
Hey, Brad, you want to really know what Sharif's song is in the OR?
Here
Yeah.
we go.
He always talks about the rap. This is exactly what he plays every single time he steps in.
All right. So, okay, Brad, ready? What is
Yeah.
Danny? Let's play. Three, 2, 1, go.
You guys are
Brad,
racist.
what would you pick? I want to do this. I really want to do this.
Oh no, it's froze. Frozen.
No, you're not frozen. I see you. You're moving. He's like, no, I want to hire a mariachi band that meets Danny in the parking lot of his hospital or surgery.
Oh, that
center.
would be amazing. I'm in.
I
I'm
would
in on
love that, dude. They're
Okay.
so
I will
expensive.
help.
They're like $6,000 for one of those
I will
fucking
help on
bands,
that.
dude.
I will pay for it. I
But
need
Bobby's
this
gotta be there.
video.
Bobby's got to be there to film it, so it's on the podcast.
Yes,
That'd
I
be
want.
hilarious.
And then I literally want them to like wherever you go, they follow you. You're like changing in the scrubs. They're in the locker room. Like you go eat, they're in the there. They go. You need to go take a piss. They follow you. I mean, wherever you go that day, they follow you. And then they're like in the OR in like bunny suits playing music.
That would be
Be amazing.
awesome.
Be amazing.
I need that.
Dude, I can't get my PA to be where I want to be. Shit, that would be amazing.
God. Brad, what do you want to promote besides your meeting? What I mean, just like what Tom Cruise. I mean, what Brad Parsons movie? Like what?
No movies.
No movies.
No promotions. What about you guys?
I'm
I want to make a
promoting the
fucking
calendar.
movie. I want to make a movie about our lives. I feel like it'd
I
be
wanna
really
be a-
interesting.
Danny wants to do a docu-series on Netflix.
Yeah.
Instead of Drive to Survive, it's called Cut and Don't Make Money from Insurance.
Hot Lights, Cold Steel.
Hot Lights, Cold Steel. I like that. I like that.
There you
Yeah,
go.
dude. We do some cool ass shit. Like if somebody followed us around, like a bunch of us, like orthopedic surgeons, like all the shit that we do, like like each of us does some cool shit in our own little lives, and then we all come together on the big stage. It'd be a sweet ass docuseries.
Yeah, it could be.
I'm
Danny,
going to ask
you're-
you, Brad, can I'm a pod star, not a doctor, come to the Pinnacle meeting and film a docu-series?
Would love that idea. Yeah, I love that idea.
Sold.
Yeah,
See you in Oregon.
yeah. All
See you in
right.
Oregon.
Perfect.
See you on the bend.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
How
Love
far is that from Bandon Dunes?
Far, like 3.5 hours. But Denard
Well, right
and I are
now,
thinking about Denard and I are thinking about going early and playing if you want to go.
in
Okay.
in. So yeah, because I think of it this way, I'm like 30 hours right now. So when I'm there and
Right.
I'm 3, that's pretty close.
Right.
So yeah, I'm in. And then I'm gonna come to Long Island and play a bunch of those like National and Sabonic and.
Oh, speaking of which, I got a chance to play Maidstone, which is a nice like ultra private club in East Hampton. So the second hole is a par 5, long par 5. On the right is marsh, on the left is a road called Further Lane. It's 4th of July. It's actually literally 4th of July Thursday. Maybe it's Friday. There's 50 cars on the road. So my co-player tees off. It's a nice draw, dead fairway. My usual miss is a block to the right. I duck hook a ball straight into an oncoming car's windshield. Shatter the windshield. Like, shatter. So it's a Jeep. So the guy pulls up, and I walk over, and I say to him, "Are you all right?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm okay." I look at his windshield. He can't see out of his windshield. The whole driver's side of the windshield, you can't see through it. So I look at him. He looks at me. We both have this dumb look in our face. I'm like, "I don't know how this works." He goes, "I don't know how this works." So one of the guys playing with us, the guy who hosted me, owns like an insurance company. And he's like, "All right, you guys exchange numbers. You can go through insurance, or Brad, you can just give him cash." So I paid the guy. He took a screenshot of his safe flight bill. I paid him cash, Venmo, and he had it fixed the next day. And at the end of right when we're figuring all this out, I turned to him, I go, "Do you know where my golf ball is?"
Did you find it?
Over there.
Great.
Is that crazy? I mean, I've obviously never hit a car before. I turned to the caddy. I'm like, "This happens all the time, right?" He goes, "No, I've never seen it."
How do you know it was your ball though?
I was the only one teeing off on the tee box when it happened. It's
I don't
definitely my
know.
ball.
So when we were in,
I mean, Sharice seen me golf. I'm not a good golfer, but I'm not like terrible.
No,
but,
you're not bad. But so we're at ASES last year, and there's a bunch of us playing at wherever we were, Kiernan or Kierland or whatever. First hole, I'm gonna tee off. They're up on the green. I'm like, and it's probably like a 380 par 4 straight. And so I tee off, and out of like as soon as I hit, this guy is running across the fairway. And I'm like, holy shit. And I've already hit. So I'm like holding my finish.
Right.
And like, I see this guy running, and all of a sudden I just see him go, down he goes.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, I smoked this guy.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, like, and so we get up, and we drive up, and I'm like, "Dude, I am so sorry." He's like, "I was still hitting." I was like, all your buddies were on the green. Where were you hitting from? So anyways, so then they like played slow on purpose. And so I thought we were going to fight for a while, and then they sped up, and then it was fine.
God.
But I smoked this guy in the back.
Beach on the golf course?
The dude was like 310 out. I didn't think I was going to get him.
Do people get in fights on the golf course?
Oh
my God. There's some great ones. Like, actually, your buddies at Golf Ball and all those, they'll post like these big fights. There was one like last week where the dude like did the old Karate Kid, like kick to the guy's head. It was amazing. It was amazing. Yeah, because they kept on hitting into him. Like, and so he's like, the next tee, they beat the shit out of each other.
But it's crazy how slow motion it goes, Sharif, when you hit the ball and you see it going towards the guy, or in this case, going towards the car, and then you hear the thwack. Like, God.
And both of us could have hit that shot 100 times. It's not, you're not
even close.
Here's the thing. Every shot in golf is a miss because we aim for the hole. We aim for a spot. We never hit the exact spot. So you've actually missed. So the best place to stand is where I'm aiming because I'm not going to hit it.
Right. No, that was the first for me.
So, yeah, that's pretty funny though.
I had 16 more holes to go after that. That was really fun.
After you Venmo'd the guy already. Oh, man. Danny, do you even play golf? Have you ever played golf?
I told you, man. I just played this weekend actually on a little par 3 course, working on my sand wedge and stuff. So I'm working on it. You know,
nice.
I got a little pop shot. Got a little pop shot going. You know what I'm saying?
Are we talking about golf?
Danny only plays on golf courses his size. Yeah. That's why he only plays
par 3.
Exactly.
It was a par 3 golf course. It was awesome.
No, par 3s are fun.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
my
chipping.
buddy got a DUI on a golf course.
How?
So it was a golf course in a subdivision. So you have to cross the road to get to the other side. And so he comes flying through and he hits the curb on the other side, and the cart like stands on itself and pops back down, and he kind of drives over the curb. And just at that time, a cop is driving through the neighborhood. And so he gets lit up. He gets lit up in a cart playing golf.
That's a little harsh.
Yeah,
That
but I
sucks.
mean, he was shit faced, and he probably was being a little bit of an asshole. But there's nothing worse, like, hey, I'm going to go play golf, than calling your wife to say, come pick me up from jail.
Right, and it wasn't like he even drove home from the golf course. He was just in a
He
golf
wouldn't
course.
have driven home.
The golf
That's
cart
the
that goes
thing.
5 miles an hour at top speed.
Yeah, he would have left his car there. He would have called somebody. One of us would have taken him home, an Uber, something. But the fact that at that moment that cop's crossing, so oh my God, the things we do.
Yeah.
Well, Brad, thanks for
Brad-
coming on the show, man. It's been a great time. You know, Sharif took
guys.
over as usual.
I'm the co-host here. I'm like I'm just the sidekick, right?
There's beef. Okay, there's beef now.
Okay. So Brad, we want more beef in orthopedics. We need to fight more on stage.
Okay, love it.
Can we make that the pinnacle meeting, like instead of like a gong? There's actual fights.
Debates. It's all debates and battles. Don't you worry.
Can you like throw punches?
Oh, you can. Do
No.
Gladly support it.
Hafiz would throw punches.
Who do you want to fight? I'll put it together. I'll put it in the agenda.
Can Danny be there in a sumo suit? Can we do sumo suit fighting? Or those big like plastic things, like where you run at each other and bounce off.
Yeah,
those would be pretty fun. No, it should be a good time. But yeah, we're gonna do a docu-series at Pinnacle.
All right, love it. I'll tell Denard.
Brad, I'm glad we did not talk about orthopedics and we talked about you in a Speedo making movies.
Love it.
That was
Thank
the
you,
best
guys.
part of my night.
It was really fun. I really appreciate you letting me on.
All right, brother.
Take it easy.
We'll talk soon.
All right. See you, boys.
That was cool having Brad on. I mean, Tom or Cruz or Parsons. I don't even know, man.
Motherfucking Cruise, bro. We're going to the moon with this podcast. I mean, you get Tom Cruise on your podcast, bro. This is some big shit. We're almost as big as that Bobby girl on like the Really Good podcast. Like I feel like we could be like the other Really Good podcast. We might need to change our name.
I like that one girl that like she's like, you're a musician. She's like, that's the dumbest shit I heard in my life. You know,
That's her.
That's her. And she's like, what do you mean musician? She's like, you make music. She goes, what? I'm a magician? It's like literally I can't have that time back, but I don't want it back because it was too funny. But no, it was
We're gonna have to get
Tom Cruise on.
It was. So,
Bro.
All right, guys. Well, that's enough for Tom Cruise. Next week, we're probably going to have Goose on this show. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen. So, no.
Goose
The other
dead.
one. No.
His son, Rooster?
Yes.
Yes,
Different
we're
bird.
going to have Rooster on next week. Bobby, get us a real rooster.
All right, well, that's enough spoiling. No spoiler alerts, guys. So we're gonna wrap this up. That's your show today. I'm a pod star, not a doctor. It's your man Cuff and my favorite co-host,
The Pharaoh. And find us wherever you find your socials. Find us now on YouTube at I'm a pod star, not a doctor. And we will see you next week with farm animals. Bye.
Trying to get a lot of dough. Anything is possible. Turn me up in the headphone. Yeah. Trying to get a lot of dough and dirt through all the obstacles, cause anything is possible. Yeah. Oh man, I got a lot of goals. Stack that bread and vomit nose. Anything is possible. Yeah.